Hi, everyone. This is Ellie from elliesdailydoseblog.com, and today I'm going to be speaking a little bit about how to temper your evil side, or your bad voice, or your animal soul, or the devil, or whatever you decide you want to call that thing inside you that's talking to you and telling you to do nasty things. Now, as we all know from the last video, actually last Thursday's video, there's two kingdoms. There's a good side and a bad side. A good voice and a bad voice. An evil inclination and a good inclination. And by nature, all people are good. But sometimes we have these yearnings, these desires, these longings for something, whether it's sex or drugs or alcohol or food or exotic travel or whatever. So basically, if somebody has these kind of thoughts where they are going to be tempted by something, I know what helps me is to think, well, listen, I have a higher purpose in this world. What will having tons of sex or doing lots of drugs or drinking lots of alcohol, what will that actually help me accomplish in this world? What will that do for me? Will that help me get married? Or if you're not married, or if you are married already, will that help my relationship? Well, if you have tons of sex, it'll help your relationship for a short time, but then you'll just get tired and dump the girl and find someone else anyway. So it's not the cure. It's not a cure-all for a good relationship. If you do drugs, well, you know where that can lead, and if you drink too much, you know where that can lead. So basically, one of the major things that helps me is to just question before I do an act or before something happens, how will this actually help me? Will this help me or will this harm me? Is it going to give me a long-term satisfaction or is it instant gratification? Now, know that sometimes we need instant gratification, okay? We can't go our lives and not have gratification. We know that. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do stuff and get gratification. I'm not. But to constantly do it and to constantly have that overwhelm your life instead of having that balance, of seriousness, playfulness, whatever, that's what I'm trying to get at. And I know it's a lot easier said than done. Believe me, it's a lot easier said than done. I'm still struggling big time with a couple of things, and I'm sure you guys are too. So I would love to know if you could sound off on the comments down below. What are some of the things you struggled with, and how have you been able to overcome it? And I will possibly do another piece on this for next week. So this has been Ellie from elliesdailydoseblog.com. Peace.